There we go.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night D&D. Sorry, my counter was off there, but I know the music stops at it. So, welcome to Rise of Arcadia with DM Kalsto.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Well, we got some fun to do. Unfortunately for me, but fortunately for you, you guys escaped my wonderful island of death. You did a lot better than the last group did. With that, you managed to get away with all of your party members. Unfortunately, other than rescuing them, you weren't able to really get any of the things you needed to get the artifact. However, upon departing, and Garrick coming to get you in a boat from across the shore at a convenient time, you had noticed that seemingly two individuals, one you thought was a statue, and the other one where you're not really sure where he had run off to, seemingly were also leading the way. As you looked over, you realized that this was Kamigiki and Amigo, and they seemed to have a bloody sack hanging from Kami's belt, which Mist was able to ascertain was a bloody head of the queen. Something very similar to what you need for that artifact. Pulling it together, you guys decided to give chase, unfortunately losing them in the process, but knowing the way that they're kind of going thanks to Kyle, and you've proceeded forward. So as we follow the path they were taking along the coastline trying to find traces of them, what do you guys wish to do?
My thing is loading very slowly.
Do we have time for a short rest while we're on the ship?
It's your ship. Actually, you never asked him where he got the ship from, but it's our ship now.
How big is the ship?
Just big enough to basically fit us. So bigger than a rowboat, but
More like a dinghy?
no, not even like a dinghy. Probably like a small offshore fishing vessel. So like you could probably take it like
so
a day
something
offshore.
like a sloop or something, or slow.
It is a
Slow.
boat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll find a nice little spot. Zoe will just be like sitting there working on her potions, kind of rocking back and forth, humming to herself.
Rest of you doing? Tristan's probably just hanging out next to Kerf watching the shoreline.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on the shoreline as well.
Well, I mean, if we're going to have time for a short rest.
Well, even if you find where they went, you still don't have to get off the boat yet. So you have options.
How long does it take us to get from pursuing them to the island?
The island is right next to the other island. So they're just
it's not that long.
Following the shore.
Okay.
Is what it felt like. So the island that the temple was on is smaller than the island of Fook. And so basically they just went to that island where there's also the main city and just were going along the western coast. So as you guys kind of sail west, you always can see the island that is the main island, but I would say the temple island kind of goes out of view after about, 30 minutes or so. You do see the smoke though. The smoke is kind of drifted all over across the main island as well. Anyone preparing anything? I know you're doing potions.
I could...
I'm using the power of my eyeballs.
Take inventory on my medical supplies to make sure no one was getting in my stuff while I was unconscious.
And I could do a long meditation session to see maybe what to expect later.
You can certainly try. Is there anything specific you're trying to focus on?
If they actually stop on the island that Fook is on or continue into the ocean, we need to get back to Karis.
You do recall you don't actually have the ability to see Kamigiki.
Well, does that mean I can't see anything attached to her, like a boat?
You could certainly try, but things like that would be much more difficult to kind of see to. But you can try. So you want to do that and meditate? So are we going to take a full hour, or was that the group consensus? For your short rest?
Will this also let me trigger arcane recovery?
If you take a short rest, that would
yeah.
be
I
it.
took kind of a beating today. I would not be opposed.
Yeah, we can take a full hour.
All right, so you're focusing on the boat, or on Amigo, or on what?
Let's do Amigo.
Sure, which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that
That's
we
your
saw.
freebie.
The one that we saw stab. The.
Oh, I get what you're going for. Being able to ascertain a singular Amigo might be difficult.
Okay. How about the boat then?
Sure. So your D100. Roll the 1.
Oh,
You-
great.
You try to, you just find nothing. You're not sure if it's the smoke messing with your asthma, which it probably is a little bit. But yeah, no, you get no hits on anything.
Well, just another day of being Dennis.
All right, so you continue to focus. Let me short rest you guys.
I'm watching the coast.
Sure. For my coast watchers, go ahead and roll your perception checks just while everyone else is kind of resting, keeping an eye out for whatever may be there.
Oof. God, it's really bright out today.
I'd say after we kind of are sailing the coastline, for now we're kind of looking in and out as we go to see if they pulled in anywhere. Goblin, for whatever reason, I don't know why it always is you that gets these rolls.
I'm just like low enough that like the sun angle, like I'm in the shade of the island. But, you know,
You see a child of maybe 6 or 7 running down the beach, like
Oh, it's another
stumbling over
kid.
themselves. Yeah, it's always the kid once you the goblin gets. But yeah, he's like running frantically, like tripping over his feet, dripping with sweat. Kind of look, actually, does he see you? That's a great question.
Now, I don't want to.
That's an 8 on a D100. Kind of looks over after falling, face covered in sand, and just starts jumping up and down, waving the arms. What do you guys do?
I'm going to point this kid out to everybody.
Eric kind of looks back. Do you want me to take it into shore?
Is that one of the Fookers?
Yeah.
It definitely looks like a Fooker.
Well,
He looks like he needs help.
somebody either recognizes us or is desperate enough to flag down a ship full of total strangers. And one of them's really scaly.
So Eric takes it in.
Sure.
All right, he starts turning to shore as close as we can get. Obviously, he'll get you, 30, 40 feet offshore. You can run or jump or do whatever you want.
We'll just
Too shallow.
Run and jump.
I'll just.
All right, so who's going to the shore?
I am.
So Zoe.
I'll stay on the ship in case. I don't want Kerf to sink.
It's kind of you.
I am perfectly happy where I am.
So as you guys, he runs over to you and he's like frantically speaking. I don't think anyone actually speaks their language.
Oh,
If
shoot.
you'd like to roll an insight check, you can most certainly do so.
I will happily give you an insight check.
Thankfully, he's speaking a lot with his hands, it would seem.
And foxes don't have hands. This is completely foreign to me.
You can see the fear kind of in his eyes as all this is happening. So he's like frantically looking, pointing back further down the shoreline, like starting to cry. just looks completely terrified out of his mind.
Whatever it is, it's got to be down that way. Let's go.
What about the goobers on the boat?
She'll wave to them and point further down the shoreline.
Picking up the other goobers on the boat.
Then some people decide to stay on the boat.
Well, do we take the kid back to the boat and continue in the direction the kid came from? Or do we go to shore and then walk the direction the kid came from?
It sounds like he's leading us somewhere.
I can get the kid on the boat. I mean, the snake came with me. Maybe a kid would too.
I assume those of us on shore would probably be going on shore, and those of us on the boat would probably be on the boat.
Are both? Oh no, we do have an earring person on the boat and an earring person on the shore. So we
Yeah,
can.
I can go back to the boat. Yeah, I'm the easiest one to get back and forth because it's 30 feet away.
So you come back and tell us what's going on.
Yes. Apparently there's a commotion further down the coast that way. He looks really scared and, Kamagiki, fear and all that.
Was this a Fuking child?
Looks like it.
Forgot.
Preston was not here for when you got to Fook. He just starts looking at you guys like, what the hell are you talking about?
That's what the town is called.
The town is called Fook.
Yeah, they look like they came from food. Look, we're wasting time.
Okay, no, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Gotta fucking be kidding me. All right, so probably like an hour and a half into our travel down the shore at this point, we start going half on the boat, half on the shore. It was just Goblin, Zoe, and did you go back to shore, Dennis, or are you staying on the boat?
I went back on the boat because
So it's just the two of you then on the shore?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So
That
as we
is Silver,
sail,
so I suppose three of us
Yeah.
in a sense.
Are we splitting up? What are we doing?
they're
They
walking along the
try.
shore and we're sailing along the shore.
as we go to the way the kid has pointed us.
Why are we splitting up though?
We're only like
Because
30
you didn't want to leave the boat.
Do you want to grab this kid and put him on our boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be really excited to be abducted.
I imagine we are are hurrying. We're not like sitting there talking about it. So as he's frantically pointing, I imagine Zoblin, Zoe and Goblin.
Well,
That's a different guy. Is that your cousin?
That later.
The fearless duo, Zoblin.
It's either Zoblin or Gobby. So,
Dobby.
yeah, I imagine the two of them are running down shore with this child, and you guys are more or less following along. You want to hop onto the shore and follow us along that way. It's fine,
You
otherwise the boat.
Technically, we go a little bit faster than you. So as you guys are walking along the shore with the kid, we get a little bit ahead of you. I would say after about 10 minutes, you guys kind of rounding.
How objected are you to splitting up right now? Because you seem pretty objected to it.
Splitting up, we're not that split up.
You don't ever really go further than 120
What?
feet from each other,
No, it's fine.
Like-
It's fine.
Okay.
just from a spatial perspective. Boat crew,
Mhm.
you see docks ahead. Derek's like, it's Fook.
Is there perhaps a refugee boat that is perhaps parked at these docks?
There are two boats. One that looks like a simple rowboat, and one that looks exactly like the boat that Kamagiki and Amigo were on.
Yay!
And next to it, you just see at the end of the dock, there's one of the Fooklings, just like sitting at the dock, staring off into space. Shall I get the map?
Yes, please.
I
Yes.
think so.
I don't even have to hide the name of this map.
You put the honorific name?
All right. So, for lack of a better token, I'm going to get all the life out of this token. That took forever to click.
Yep.
This is going to get used for every boat we need until we get a fancy boat. All right. So, I will say...
Oh, whoops.
I'm going to have...
Oh gosh, I forgot the new movement stuff.
I'm not going to put you on
move.
the shore quite yet, you two. But you are basically east on where this map is. So, Kerf...
Oh, also, I should mention, Kerfer has one of my elixirs. Tristan would be given one, and Zoe would restock hers. So Tristan and Kerfer are the ones with elixirs at the moment.
Yes, sir.
Garrett. Missed. Oh, and where's my edge? Edge. And then I think that's everyone, right? I'm not gonna put you guys on quite yet. So we're not that close to the docks yet, but what do you guys want to do? You can communicate through the earring as well.
Goblin Kamagiki's boat is here.
What do you want to do?
Well, you gotta do something about her eventually, right?
Do you want to check out the boat?
You think they would have left any? Yeah, I can do that.
Well, I'd like to know if they're planning on getting back in the boat.
Okay. Yeah, boat first, town second.
I get the feeling the map's not supposed to look like that.
Did it finally happen to you?
I mean, did it finally happen to me? It's happened to me before.
I've never had a weird map. I'm so sad. When is it my turn?
Maybe you should. No, I don't got it.
Get a worse computer.
I don't know if that's possible.
Where there's a will, there's a way. We can
What
make
a
this
humble brag.
So is the shoreline like cliffs or is it like beach?
I think you should be
And
playing with
everything you
stalls. Yep.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Some time ago.
When you mentioned the earrings.
Oh, nice. So you guys aren't that close to shore. You're still a ways off. You can approach whenever you like. There are a couple of fookers, fookers, whatever you'd like to call them, that are along the shoreline. Goblin, Zoe, and Silver are on the eastern side. You're just not on the map yet. So as you guys kind of approach with the kid, you see the furthest eastern villager that's kind of sitting there, just like digging in the sand. They all look like they're just kind of acting strange. What do you guys want to do?
Hey, Tristan, you want to see if any of these guys got that weird... I'm not on the boat.
You sure aren't.
I'm back to Tom, aren't I? Or am I still...
No, this is, became hedge early this day.
Okay.
When Kerf put on her armor and almost died.
Kalsto, I would like to be put on the boat, please.
Or I suppose so.
We are fairly far away from you at this point, unless you did it early.
Zoe. All right, so you have visual sight of each other. You can probably hide the kid off and not bring them in if you don't want to. But how do you want to approach this?
It's kind of a double-edged sword. We just we'll indicate the kid toward the boat now. As Zoe's going to start moving toward some of the, I'll say delirious individuals, or odd individuals.
I was told to check out Kamagiki's ship, so that is where I will be heading. I would have probably also asked Tristan to like check out the people being weird, because he is our other doctor.
So how are we docking? Are we going to go to the dock? Are we swimming to shore? What are we doing?
I just need to get within 30 feet. That's not my problem to solve.
I have no problem swimming. Unless I swim.
Perf. That's your problem to solve.
I don't want to be wet. In armor?
You would sink like a rock.
Interesting. I don't seem to be able to move silver.
Try dragging your own pet token on the board.
Can you
Okay,
use
so
the
I have
little dinghy
to-
there?
I have to actually like go to Silver's sheet and select silver.
It just may have been from the patch it broke.
Let's see.
It's happened.
Okay,
Because
no,
Silver's
I
been in the
can-
combat tracker a long time.
Can
No,
we
no,
just
I can
use the
move the boat.
dinghy and row it over?
We don't have a dinghy.
There's one in the picture there.
We're not that close. If we could get that far, we wouldn't need to go anywhere.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We'd be
Can
on
that
front.
be used though?
If you go to get it.
Okay.
So
I'll
you're
turn
like
into a
120
bird.
feet off?
I'll just turn into a bird and fly over there, then row it over to the boat.
Which one? Their ship or the other dinghy?
We're on the boat, correct?
Yep, so you're 120 feet offshore. There's a villager that's at the end of one of the docks acting strange that's next to the boat that they came here on. And then
Why
there's
is my
just a
draw not
dinghy at
working?
the other dock.
I can't draw. I don't know why.
But yes, there is a
That-
small rowboat.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
That's the one they came here on.
Oh, maybe that's. I'm like, it doesn't have my character. I'm like, why is my stuff black?
Yeah, for
Oh.
some reason, it looks like you haven't selected your character.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, there.
Yeah, if you want to grab a boat, you certainly can.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll turn into a bird and fly over there, and then row that over here.
So you want their ship, not the other one?
We're on the boat.
He is trying to get a rowboat for us.
No, I know. But you're aiming at Kamagiki and Amigo's boat next to the villager. Or you can go to the one that has nobody next to it that's just a dinghy.
Yeah, whichever's easiest to get.
Oh, that's what I leave up to you. All I'm saying is they've touched that boat.
Okay, well, if that's theirs, I'll go to the other one. That's fine.
Bird over, no issue. And you row back. Oh, albeit. I'm gonna keep Garrett on the boat for now. We're probably gonna have to take 2 trips because some people are a little bit the
Heavier.
next one. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Perfect.
Armored than the
Putting on
others. How
weight.
about that? Technically, I think my character weighs the most if we compare overall, but not right
Oh
now.
yeah, because of all of his gear.
No, my body.
You are very dense. We love this about you.
It's my
Why don't you
strong
just
suit
turn
anyway.
yourself into aluminum?
I have not devoured aluminum yet.
We need to buy this man a soda.
Well, I'm telling you, he's got to lick the book. That's a lot of metals.
All right. So I'll say we'll have to split it. So I would probably say Raven, Mist, and Tristan can probably go over in one batch. Dennis and Kerf might have to go on a solo duo boat
Fair enough.
without issue. So we'll bring you guys to the shore. You guys are there. I'm just going to put you off. Your little taxi's the dog. We have enough room to stand. All right, so you guys get to shore. Did you want to bring Carrick on shore, or do you want to leave him on the boat in case you need a chauffeur?
I want to save 10 platinum expense. He can stay on the boat.
All right.
He can watch over the child.
All right, so Zoe, you don't get to get that close yet.
Well, then why'd you confirm my movement?
Because I see green checks and I have to click them. I have to click the things to make the things go away. As the two of you, is Goblin, you're standing up. As you start walking towards the village, I need both of y'all's to make wisdom saving throws, please.
16.
That is
22,
most
very
certainly a success. You don't take any damage, but you just hear in your heads, I see you. Come play. And that's it. And then you see the Fook villager number 2 just like digging a massive hole in the sand.
I think her concern would be for the individual safety first, although Silver is going to be on high alert. So she's gonna make her way toward the villager.
Just digging and like talking to themselves? It's like a 3-foot hole that he's currently standing in.
You okay, sir?
He's like mumbling to himself. You look into like his fingers are all like a little bit bloody as he's digging through like some of the stones that are deeper in this sand.
Is he armed?
I mean, he's got his arms, but no weapons.
Okay. And she'll kind of kneel down and place a hand on his shoulder.
Roll a d6 for me, please.
6.
They look right at your face and scream as loud as they can and just start running. Ah! And like run off like a crazy person.
Guys, be careful going to the village. Goblin said something tried to hurt them just getting close. So
Understood.
bunch up around Kerf, I guess.
The movement's 1.
Amagiki's definitely got them under some kind of spell.
Misty, sense anything?
Not within my bubble. I'm assuming.
Did you eat today?
Where you are? You see a Fookling. Draw your 60-foot sphere. Everything that you can see is the only, other than like small animals, potentially, maybe, not snakes. Yeah, so what you see right now is what you got.
Miss, did you eat today?
I ate yesterday.
So you didn't eat today?
No.
Okay, come on.
No, that's not going to help.
You being hungry is going to hurt more.
Oddly enough, not that hungry. Had a big meal yesterday.
Remember when I said, if I want to be full, I need to kill something? I'm currently at that stage right now.
Okay.
What you guys want to do?
Walk forward as a bunch with Curver because we have been warned about a mental assault. That is what I want to do.
We might want to spread out a little so we're not a good fireball target.
You think she knows Fireball?
I am going to assume every enemy has fireball.
I don't even have Fireball.
I just assumed the Techno's going to hit me with a fireball, but thankfully he doesn't know actual fireball yet, so I think I'm okay. And I'll have evasion by the time he figures that out. Which way do we go? Like, are we looking at the people? What are we looking for?
Actually, I was told to investigate the boat, so I'd actually head over there instead.
Tristan will go with you because you mentioned checking out the people. Do you want him to go first, or do you want to go first? I'll go first.
Can I see anything from this distance?
Nothing really other than the boat itself.
All right, then I'm going to manifest on the boat, if I can.
Tristan's going to just look over at you and shake his head.
No?
But yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Well, shake my head? Well,
Shaking his head because you didn't walk to the boat.
Dude, that's like a whole, 20 feet. I would like to investigate the boat, yes.
Sure, well, investigation check. Tristan will kind of walk up. Hey! You're from Fook, right? And he'll look back at Curve. If this place is really not called Fook and you're hearing me say this, I'm going to kill you. He's just talking to the ocean. What do you two do? Or you three, I suppose.
He's got a unique relationship with nature. That's nothing too strange.
I've gotten 8.
It looks pretty empty. You see blood, but that's about it. And you know where that came from.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like they left any bags behind.
Tristan will kind of go up to put his hand on the guy's shoulder. Are you okay? Gotta roll a d6. Screams and jumps in the water and just starts swimming.
Well, that man's gonna drown.
That's kind of like how... No, I don't think we know about Tristan's dream.
You do, I think. Someone saw a part of it. Oh no, Goblin did.
The Goblin did.
Yeah.
That's
buddy.
Is this part of the building that I'm closest to? Is that a door facing me, or is that like a window?
Let me look. There's a door. So it's the overhang that's made of hay, and then that's a door right next to it.
Hold on, let me get into 3D mode so I can be sure.
What do your 3D eyes tell you?
Tell me
What do your
this
3D
place
eyes
is-
see?
They tell me that this place is 2D.
This place is cursed. But yeah, that is a building.
With a door.
I think that's a door on the right side as well.
There's a door on the left side of the building and right next to you. Oh, and the right side, yes.
And on top. This building has a
Actually,
lot of...
no. The right, the top, those are... Yeah, I got this wrong. I made this mistake earlier. The top, the right, and the bottom are windows. The left is the door. I always get that mixed up until I see the actual door.
So, did anyone want the dancing longsword?
You did.
You're one of the only people that can make use of it.
I don't even
Miss,
think
I have no magic weapons.
You're a wizard.
Except for Tristan.
I punch.
You mean Kyle?
Yeah, I do.
We haven't got to use Kyle more than... Did we use Kyle one time yet?
Nope.
No, he's not statted on my character sheet yet.
Yeah, he's just a basic item at the moment. I just have to make a little token for him. All right, so you guys get on shore. Missed. You would notice this just because the guy. Oh, where did he go? Far down the shore at the west, you see that guy on the rock, Villager 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's munching on a seagull that he caught, like eating its head.
Wait, where's Villager 4?
Ew.
Down the shore.
Raw?
Yeah, like he caught it alive and is eating the head off of it.
Is he not Villager 3?
It should be Villager 4. Villager 3 somewhere else. Villager 3 is.
Oh,
right
4 is
next
all
to
the way.
you.
Oh.
Yeah. 4 is way down there. 3 is just sitting there, like, playing with a campfire.
I didn't even see I hadn't looked that far down.
We were also, as a reminder, too, for my little brainy buddy, we've been to this town when we first got here. And it was not like this. It looked like this, but they were not acting like this. From what you can recall, the Fuchs were actually very hospitable, especially Fook Fook me, Fook oof, Fook you, all very welcoming.
But then you tell one bad joke, and all of a sudden everyone is insane.
I'm assuming I don't see anything from here. Do we want to
Right
move in?
there, you see another villager hanging out, watering, or like playing with the flowers here. It's not the same Fook villager one. What's that smell, Mist?
There's blood.
Yeah, go for it. Perception check.
I'm just glad it's not at advantage.
You smell that same scent of her head. It must be somewhere close by in this area.
Well, we're on the right track.
You're free to roam about the cabin at your leisure.
All right. Hop down off the rook.
I'm gonna manifest my echo around there. See if he gets obliterated.
That's your counterpart is lazy.
What?
Where are we manifesting to?
There.
Goblins, are we investigating a house or are we hiding outside?
I'm looking for a way in that's not a door.
It's a window.
There's a window right next to where Zoe is.
Zoe's like listening in, seeing if she hears anything on the other side.
You can kind of listen and see in. It's dark and you don't see anyone in there currently moving around.
No, the darkness is no impediment. I don't see anyone.
No, I'm just saying, like, no one's actively in there doing it.
Mhm.
You guys go inside.
Can a certain cephalopod look inside?
Certain
Or I open the door and get fucking
So,
RKO'd.
Is Silver sensing anything?
with him there, what's his blind state? 30 or 60?
60. So it would cover the entire building.
The only thing you sense, and it's very faint, there seems to be what you would probably assume is like a humanoid, kind of curled, almost like in a little ball, like with their arms around their knees, in the back portion of the building, on the opposite side of you.
Silver will kind of like assume a fetal position and then straighten out and point it in the direction of where they're sensing that presence. So it seems that I think there's at least one person there. They seem scared.
You can see this much too, just from the window. And then there's another door inside. Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
A D100 from me really quick. Save, please.
From which one?
This is you.
Mimi. Okay.
As you're sitting there kind of taking everything in, looking around, paying very close attention, looking back towards your friends, making sure everyone's still there every so often. As you look back at Kerf and Tristan talking on the shore, Tristan kind of looks over you and smiles, and you just see that demonic cat-like smile and the purple eyes from Tristan, and just kind of grins at you, and then just goes back talking to Kerf. Kerf doesn't even notice.
Okay, well, I know I'm frozen for 2 minutes.
Dennis, you okay?
Huh?
It's been like 2 minutes.
Kamagiki's probably just messing with me.
See, near Draven.
Well, might as well check what this is going on over here. This door on the floor here.
That's not a door, that's just wood.
Oh, is the entrance over here?
The entrance is...
Yeah, it looks like the concealed areas covering up wherever the entrance is.
It's I'm looking. It's kind of hard on this picture anyway. I think it's technically over here. You could look because it's kind of got broken through spot. It's like a smithy.
Okay.
There's a man working inside of it too, which would also...
Where is his front door?
It's like underneath that tree, I think, to the left. I think it got cut off by the tree.
Like there.
Yeah. At least that's what we're going for.
That's
That's
what
my
you're
new
now
official
saying.
answer. Yep.
Dude, he must not like people if he removed his door from the pathway.
He walled himself in. Smartest man here. He's currently just working a piece of metal. It would seem you hear the hammer striking.
I feel like goblins are about to do something interesting. I think we need to pause in time for a moment.
Yeah, we did have 2 minutes.
So that's them. What about you two? Or you three? Technically, Hedging, Kerf, and Tristan are all near each other.
I'm going where he's going.
I'm not gonna. I was going where you're going. We can't all be following each other.
Well,
They're just doing a
that's
little
fine.
circle. Everyone's following each other.
Pretty much. Head this way. I'm gonna have him auto follow me for the moment. All right. Draven kind of approach towards this side of the building, and then all right, troublemakers. What's the plan?
Wait, which group is the troublemaker?
You.
If you have to
No.
ask,
Us?
it's you.
Are we good?
Mhm. One person in
going
the
in?
back.
One person in a bag.
Mhm. They seem pretty scared, though.
I better take him out before he can alert anybody.
Blam?
Are you going in or not?
You sneak in the window?
Yep.
No issue. Also missed roll a d100 for me.
66.
It's actually a good omen. You smell that blood again.
I hide behind the chair.
General direction.
You're trying to find it. You haven't picked it. Smells. It's somewhere here, but you're having a hard time like deciphering exactly where it is. Roll one more perception check. You kind of look up into that massive tree and you see hanging from the tallest part of the tree a sack that's right at the bottom.
That's
So
either
so-
fake or a trap.
Or
You-
both.
That's bait.
Essentially at the top of it there. It extends well above almost all the other structures here. Actually, as you get closer.
Mhm.
Reveal the
Oof. Man, the wrong name flashed in my head before I started speaking.
Who are you talking to? Oh, you almost made a check mark for yourself, huh?
Yep.
There's also a very large stone tower, which is strange. Everything here looks relatively the same make, except for this large tower in the kind of the center of the village. It's north. It's not exposed yet. It's to the right of this area.
Hey, I see its shadow.
Uh-huh.
Dennis, do you see that over there?
I look. Do I see?
Oh, yeah. Are you
Or
looking at the
the-
bag or the tower? What are we looking
Head
at?
sack.
You see a sack.
It's a sag somebody tied up to keep away from animals?
It smells like seti.
Oh. So do we spring it or not?
I will go spring it because otherwise Tristan's gonna poke the bag.
Not if you don't tell him.
I feel like someone's talking about me.
You know he's gonna see a bag and go for it. Tell me
Do you
I'm
walk
wrong.
with me?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm walking more down the east path.
I'm gonna go collect a bag.
All right, it's probably like a good 180 feet up. It's a big tree.
I climb the tree. Or I walk up the tree.
It's not a Medusa.
I mean,
Definitely.
Is it 100 feet?
Well, you don't get up quite that quick, so hold on.
All right. Yep.
So it's about 180 feet to the top of
Mhm.
the bag.
Gotcha.
So, as you climb, not because of combat, but for just the sake of knowing who's going when for organizational purposes in case anything is to happen, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay!
My roll is so bad.
All right, Tristan.
Did I not roll initiative? Oh, I didn't hit the right button. God, they switched where the buttons were.
We tried missed.
You there, Mr. Oak? You want to roll initiative? Give me a second. Type your stuff.
And don't worry, I'm honestly probably taking my time walking up.
You got. Yeah, that fits. An 8. All right, so this is how we'll do our exploring in order. Goblin.
Just to be clear, there was nothing back here, right?
In the other room,
Yeah.
there is the person who's hunched over.
They're hiding.
They're not hiding. They're just in a fetal position, just in the corner.
I assume that I could stand here, right? There, without intruding in their personal space.
Yeah, they're back into the corner.
Yeah. Can I give them a once over with my eyeballs?
What are you trying to ascertain?
If they're in pain of any kind, or if they're just
Medicine check.
9.
Roll an insight check just because it's kind of like a duality.
24.
You don't see any physical wounds. They don't look well, though, from a mental standpoint. They're just kind of muttering. Very cold sweat looking.
Well, Zoe, I don't see anything physically wrong with him. I'm not sure any help I could give would dwarf in comparison.
Goblin. It's at this point you watch as they look up at you.
Yes.
Watches over you. He's disappointed. Just gonna, with a trembling hand, point towards Zoe. Right by the door. And you
Cut
see...
out for most of what you said, if I'm going to be honest.
It said, oh God, hold on. What did they say?
I heard something about disappointment.
Oh, it says he watches you. He watches over you. He's very disappointed, and with a trembling hand points towards the door where Zoe is. Why are there 2 goblins? Oh, I didn't hit the button. That's why. I see him on my screen. I was like, what's
the
going
line
on?
is really dark.
As you look back towards Zoe, you see your dead father standing there just staring at you in the doorway. With a half smushed face.
Thank God it's only half smushed.
And then your vision just kind of shifts really quick, and then he's gone. And they're still just sitting there, rocking. You did hear her say it, though, Zoe.
Kind of peeks in. It's not her turn yet, so she doesn't do anything practical, but just kind of looks behind, or looks behind her.
Goblin
confused.
falls over, drops his knife, scrambles a bit. Get back, uses the boxes he's next to scramble and get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Clutching his chest, visibly panting.
Anything else you want to do?
Zoblin is a unit. I just want everybody to know that.
That's our squad name. Our 2-man squad. Well, 3-man squad.
Zoblin and the squid.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. What you doing, Kerf?
I'm just wandering up this way. I guess I watched Zoe or Miss scale this tree. That's cool.
And like Dennis looking up at her, that's about it.
Yeah, Miss is starting to. I'd say Miss is probably like 30-ish.
Yeah, she I'm not sprinting up that tree.
I'm just gonna approach this nice looking man here.
Excuse me?
That's my turn.
Are you preloading your movement, Dennis?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, as you walk by Dennis, you do hear him audibly go, "Excuse me?" And like with the confused look, and he goes to reach for the earring.
Draven needs to make a wisdom save. Natural 20. Fucking Draven.
Do you think you can make Batman afraid?
Following my buddy. Kind of look over. You want to try it this time? The last one ran away.
No, don't get too close. There's something wrong with him.
He'll just kind of nod at you, and he'll, that's all he's really got. Actually, no, I don't have any cold bonus. Oh, no. Missed.
Yep. I'm just jauntily walking up.
So as you hit the 45-foot marker, scroll yourself back there. A massive snake. Also in the tree, just staring at you.
You know, I'm a little disappointed you weren't, lower down. I
What do you want
mean,
to do?
we don't have to be violent now, do we?
Roll an insight check.
Oof.
I'd say even on a basic level, just as a predator, as you look at this, while there may be snakes here, you gather that this was likely brought here via a different method, and the eyes look very similar to a certain woman who you are pursuing. You gather it's probably some sort of pet or conjuration, not like the two you killed, but like just a general constrictor snake.
Mhm.
An evil constrictor snake.
Yeah.
So you still have movement, action, bonus. You have the whole motion bit.
I'm surprised why didn't that thing show up on your life radar?
Cold-blooded.
Are you sure? You've picked up cold-blooded before.
It's harder to see.
That is a fail. What are we doing?
Blind.
All right, I cannot see you.
His favorite twig in the book.
And I'm just going to kind of... Is it like blocking my way fully?
You can go, it's a whole tree, so you can kind of still continue to go up. You will be leaving its range of attacking, though,
Yes.
so it could take a reaction at you.
Go for it.
Potentially.
I
Sure.
will-
So you're going up.
Yeah.
It does have blind sight, so this isn't at disadvantage, so I'll just click advantage for this.
I can remove blind from him.
No, it's fine, because he's blind. It's only at like a 10-foot radius, so it does
Gotcha.
have perspective. Oh, I can't say that word. Sorry, too soon. So, our dear friend the snake.
It has
Attack
perception.
opportunity. It is going to try to make a constriction attack on you.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 2. It smacks into the bark, and you manage to make it up past it, so you can continue going.
I'll go my extra 5 feet of movement. All right, that is my full movement. Oh, let me end my turn.
And so he kind of steps in when
Roll a
he
perception check for free, or a check for free. You would hear the loud slam against the tree outside as well.
so she steps in, confused as to what's going on. Goblin then immediately turns. Goblin, are you okay? Did you hear that?
His face. It was his face.
Silver, go check on the others. I'll get Goblin. She will run over to here. Don't worry, Goblin. It was just one of Kamakiki's traps. It wasn't real. Silver. It's gonna fly
In some
on
ways,
out.
that's more depressing.
Well, she doesn't know what he saw.
No, I know. I know. Silver. Got it.
Silver's just looking around like there's a bunch of Dennises. Oh, I guess that's movement for Deco.
Yeah.
I thought there was like 3 Dennises for a moment.
I'm just clicking your button now.
Okay.
It's gonna bug me. It's like putting a red button in front of me and telling me not to press it.
But you don't want to press it.
Oh no, I press red buttons all the time.
So
Have
we'll
fun.
kind of dash over. Silver will probably dash over to here before actually noticing there's a giant snake up there. Let me see. Yeah, then I think, Mr. B just out of range. So, they'll use the rest of their movement to kind of head back down over to here.
Let's see if I can get a good cast. My line gets tangled up, and that's my turn. Sorry. Here.
I think, you accidentally skipped over Hedge.
I'm sorry. My turn.
Yeah. So right now you would have seen this. So essentially, Mist was running up a tree. Everyone's just kind of starting to explore
Running?
all the. Well, kind of
What?
like.
I'm running now.
Yeah. And this giant snake kind of appeared in the tree and went to go attack. However, did miss. Other than that, the villagers have just been really creepy and running away from us. It'd be completely scared of
Does
us.
this look like a natural snake, or is this something?
I would say roll a nature check, even though you're farther away. Just given what you are, I think it's definitely worth a look. Mist kind of has a feeling they're not a natural thing either. You definitely get the sense this is not necessarily. It's not like the 2 snakes that we killed her like baby pets. This is kind of the equivalent of what the strength of like a conjuration type pet may be. It has the same type of eyes that she does. So yeah, you gather it's definitely not natural, at least here. Also, for reference, I don't know, you might have been doing your dogs when you were there. The tree that he's going up right now, the bag with the head in it, it looks like it's hanging from the top of this tree, which is like 180 feet.
Let me read something real quick.
Oh, also, I did skip a turn.
We don't need to do their turn now, do we?
Let me see at what point this was. Nope, you're actually... Oh no, it would have triggered. Technically, it was only a reaction and not an action. Well, you know what I mean. Missed.
Uh-huh.
As you ran up about the level of the snake and started moving, someone takes a shot at you.
Will you let this work? I want to try to entangle. This
how far?
grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground, but could the limbs and the leaves twist around?
What's the casting distance on that?
90 foot.
Yeah, I think that's pretty. Yeah, that's close enough. I'd say yeah.
Whatever.
So you want to constrict the snake with the tree? I will definitely let this happen. Go for it.
Okay, let me make sure that's.
Oh, and then my dear friend, you take. That's not knowing to do.
It is now restrained.
20 points of damage as the arrow hits you in the side.
Really?
You also do need to make a strength save. Roll a acrobatics check because of your newfound soup.
Oh, yeah, I got soup. Acrobatics, you say? Not athletics?
Up to you. I'll take either for what it is.
I mean, they're both the same, so.
Enough for what you need. So you watch this arrow hits you with such force, knocks you off the tree, but you just kind of flip backwards and like 3-point land on the ground slowly. It's almost like you can slow fall. Weird.
Did I happen to see where that arrow came from? Because I was watching.
No, you didn't see.
Oh,
my lowest roll is higher than what you can roll.
yeah.
Goblin, though. Oh, no.
Did I see where it came from?
Roll a perception check.
Oof. Oh.
Oh,
I will say, while you didn't see where it came from, it definitely hit you from the north. Whether it zigzagged in the north, if you had to make a combat guess, it probably came from the big tower.
Yeah. Like, I know the direction it came from, at least.
Mm-hmm. But you've also seen her hook arrows as well when she was bank shotting you guys on the raft before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. This one's going to walk over to you, Kerf. Let's run now. Run. In common. Take your friends and go.
I recommend you do the same.
Zoe? Dear, is that you? Sounds exactly like your old master.
So this is an important question, Kalsto, because this determines her reaction. How in-depth of an illusion is this? Is this similar to like a phantasmal force where it covers even extrasensory abilities, or is this more like a mental optical illusion where visually and from an auditory standpoint she sounds and looks like her, but I don't get that sense of master and familiar?
I'll give you a even better answer to that. Not fake.
Oh, so I do get the sense of master and familiar.
Yeah, like when Goblin saw his father, like the presence felt like his father. But she just speaks out and then looks up at you. The eyes are just completely white. Yeah. Where did you go? God, I need to find my silver, my glasses. And then just stops and looks back. Starts shaking. This guy just continues nomming down on Siegel. The snake is grappled. What is the DC or roll to break your said grapple from your root?
Strength saving throw is what it looks like. And he has a DC 14.
No, Dennis, you got it wrong.
Well,
The master liked silver too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Her master knew silver.
okay.
What was the? I'm sorry, I got distracted. What was the roll?
He posted the
Nice.
spell. It's strength. DC 14 is what it looks like.
DC 14 strength. Ooh.
Oh, strength
13.
check. Yeah.
Oh, strength check.
Yeah.
It
Not
would be the
save.
same roll anyways. So fails by 1. Tries to move up, but the tree is like grappling around it, and it is unable to move.
That's got to be terrifying. Being eaten by a tree.
I can't even see.
Second one appears higher up.
Mist is on the floor, I think.
This one came as soon as Mist had gone up 65, but it still remains there. It's going to come down to its friend. Kind of like guard the other half of the tree. Going to like wrap itself around the branches and dodge. Dennis!
And I saw Mist fall, land in front of me. She has an arrow on her side. I can't heal that.
There's no arrow on her side anymore.
You pulled it out already?
It goes limp.
Oh wait, no, right, there's sticks.
Petrified snake sticks.
Do you want to start killing these ones or run away?
Should probably start killing them.
I need to draw a circle for my own reference. Oh, thank God they made the centers bigger again. Move him there. And you know what? I want that thing to stay stuck. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it. I think I'm in range.
60 feet, so you should be.
I'll give it to you. That is a failure.
All right. Oh, almost max damage too.
Not bad.
Gonna wander a little. Maybe hide in a bush. Hide behind the bush or something. Even though I can't do that because I used my action to cast. But you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, I feel like we missed some people here.
Get on the plate, Shinji!
Tristan, Draven. Draven didn't roll.
Raven roll.
No, he did.
Did we not start at the... I think we started below.
We started with Goblin because he had his dad vision, and then we went to Kerfer, and then we did Draven, Tristan. Draven passed. Tristan
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Because I followed. Nope. You're
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Okay. Goblin.
Uh-huh.
You don't hear the lady speak creep or speak creepy like Zoe's master. You just hear her speaking the same words but different voice.
Is Zoe freaking out?
She looks confused, would be the best way to describe it. Like she's just seen something that shouldn't be possible. And is trying to process.
Can I use my action to grab and drag us out of this house?
Sure.
Let's see here. I can only get 15. I lied. I'm gonna drag Zoe out using my action. I'm kind of considering it like carrying, even though if I'm not like gonna throw her over my shoulder.
Team Zoblin at its finest.
Come on, Zoe. They are clearly in over their heads.
Saw her die.
Whatever you saw wasn't there.
You're right. Suffer says there's a giant snake. Or something in the trees.
I've never seen a giant snake before.
You can see him from where you are too now.
I have now seen a giant snake.
Two. In one day.
I've never seen a giant snake before. Both snakes look over. I've now seen one.
Don't worry, one doesn't look over, it's blind.
You should probably take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my bonus action. He zips out.
Zip zap zoop.
How high up is that snake?
Both are at 45 feet.
Damn.
They seem to be, well, one's bound to the tree, the other one seems to be guarding the other side of the tree.
I think I'm okay here.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Turf.
Oh boy.
You're dead.
Fall over.
Did you have that ability? It is the secret skill of our people.
I was hoping to get a bit more central to do that one. I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
What weapon are you rocking right now, Ray?
I currently do not have any weapons drawn. I guess at this point, since there are big snakes, I will put my hand on Law. And I'm just going to cast a spell. That's it for me.
You're not moving?
Yes, I could move. Okay, I
The head of this train.
Charmed, frightened, or possessed by various things.
Excellent.
Those are some big snakes. You know, I'm just gonna say right here, there's a weird guy in my personal space, and I don't like that.
That's the one that did tell you to flee with your friends in common.
I'm just gonna post up right here.
Before Draven goes, the villager in front of you's eyes go black. Ah, you made it out of the temple alive. Congratulations. You followed me here. Have you not seen enough death this week? It just smiles real big.
Was getting petrified. Was getting petrified part of your plan? Because that was pretty funny.
Oh, no. That wasn't me at all. You see, these extra amigos come in very handy when needed. I'm beginning to like this a little bit. I have to see how you make these. But she's using her monologue action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed that you were brave enough to follow me here. You do so much love to play. Besides, there's something you have that I want, and she looks over at the man wearing the cloak. Play, shall we? And shoves a dagger into the villager's throat.
Ooh.
And falls to the ground.
I like her.
And the eyes go back to normal. Draven immediately confirms that she's north.
I can concur.
Villagers. They're not relevant. Before I ran, I'm going to throw 2 discs at the one that's bound. Yippee! First disc. Oh, advantage! How excellent! I guess I can't knock it prone, but 8 points, and the second one. Dropped the nat one, thank goodness. $11 points. Yep, and that's where he goes. Oh man, it's been a hot second. I'm going to use my healer's kit. And I'm going to use I can recharge his abilities? That's strange. I'll just let that be his charge then. Oh no, we fought the snake today, yes, right? The big 3-headed snake in the tunnel?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That was
Oh, wait. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I already was down one, so I'm gonna mark off just one of his restoration runes, but he's just using it to apply to this bandage. I have not played this character in so long. It's in here somewhere. Healer's kit, there we go. So it heals for 16 points on a healer's kit. Not fucking.
Holy. Who
roll.
are you? I guess you are Tristan.
AFK a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll kind of remove this guy. He's stabilized. He matters less at the moment. I'm gonna shove him over here as my turn. And look at Curve. What the fuck? And then I'm just gonna kind of stand in this doorway between the plants.
Do we want to deal with the big snakes too?
You're the one who told me to.
No. Oh, yeah, but those people over there are heading to the big tower that she's in.
What?
Yeah, I didn't see her, but her arrow definitely came from that direction.
I think
Also,
you
I
need to-
don't.
You need to find
Hmm?
Tristan or Zoe. You look hurt.
Oof.
Wow. It rolled really high.
Yep. Well, that is unfortunate.
Okay. Sorry. May I help? Zoe will run forward, reassuring herself. Look up, see the two giant snakes. What's going on?
Kamigi's head's up. Queen Seti's head is up there.
Yeah, the snakes are posing aggressively. I assume it looks like people are actually fighting the snake. Or the snakes.
One is
No one's next to
entangled.
them, but yeah, one has been wrapped up by roots by a hedge. It is bleeding because it's been hit. You see
Oh,
Mist
yeah.
is bleeding on the ground.
Bad does she look? Well, she looks pretty bad. I've moved 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. I get a good grip, and we're going to maneuver over, place a hand on Mist. May the waters of life restore you. We're gonna give her a little cure wounds here. I'll charge off the staff. I'll take that. And then reposition over here. We will save the healing light dice for the moment. Silver, knowing where Zoe is and seeing the rest of the party kind of split off, is going to take the dash action and is going to. Kerf, you are you are Silver's mount for the moment. Gonna hitch a ride with Silver.
You go say that she's not a pet, but now she's treating you like a mount.
Mounts aren't
Tips the
pets.
hat.
Is you ready for this?
Yeah.
Changing our bait
Oh, dude.
in the cast.
No.
Oh no!
Don't hook your
No.
head.
No!
Don't throw your rod into the ocean.
Oh no! You watch
Yeah.
as the boat turns.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Eric?
Eric, I swear to God, whichever one you may work.
He watches the boat flips, faces south, and starts getting pulled. He rolled a 100 on a D100.
What did you do?
Goodbye, Garrick.
He cost us 20 platinum.
Not dead yet.
Again.
Dude, I haven't
He'll
rolled one of
be
those in a
fine.
long time. Senior Hedge.
I think he's
You there,
stepped
Oak?
away.
He might have.
He did. Yeah.
We'll come back to him. We'll just take memories off. That guy's still eating seagull. Snake one. Okay. He's gonna try to get out. Oh, 12. Still stuck.
Yippee!
The other one, though. Go to 15 feet. Okay. Still can't go. We'll get right down on the ground. But that's its turn. You back yet, Oak? Dennis.
So that one came down, you said.
The
It's on the-
one above you.
It's on the floor.
The one above you.
Yeah? Like, the one that's next to Mist is now, like, on the ground next to Mist.
The Miss North, yes, not the one that's wrapped in roots.
Yes, okay. Will I get advantage with this?
Sure.
Oh, wow. Womp. And you know what? Let's thwomp him again.
I approve.
Thank you for dropping in that one. And let's go. So that's my action. I haven't bonused. I don't know if I have a bonus I can use or that I want to.
That just hurts too much.
I am going. Oh, I need to actually get closer so I can actually make sure he doesn't disappear. Oh, yeah, that will be my turn after that movement.
Okay, okay. Sir Goblin.
Yes.
Your turn.
I take it the snake on the right is still 40 feet up.
Nope.
No, this one's
On the
come
ground.
down. This one is bound to the tree.
You
still.
just saw Deco lay into it twice.
Oh, okay. I'm having a hard time remembering which one was inside a tree and which one isn't.
They both were. One just came down. The green square is the one that cannot move.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
It certainly tried to do so. It just has no such luck.
So, if I came over here, would I have advantage?
If you're down one space. Can you make it the extra space down? Should be able to, right?
I don't think I want to be touching this thing. If I'm gonna be
Oh, to throw? You wouldn't get advantage from a thrown attack. You'd have to be one step closer for like a melee attack.
Gotcha. Well, we're just gonna raw dog it because I am not touching a giant snake.
Don't let curfew you say that.
Hey,
Shed a single tear.
That is Lois. Wow.
They're big.
They're just constrictor snakes. Or are they? Ooh, nice.
it's a
Nice
solid
crit.
hit. That's not a crit.
It wasn't a crit.
Nice rolled up. We knew what you meant.
Good sneak attack, bro.
Thanks. I think I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Sure, pinch.
Yeah, I think I want to go wrestle some snakes.
We need to get a mod just for me, just to tell me when I have advantage or not.
Your mod is called me. I'll keep track of it for you because
I'm back. Sorry.
I am such an invasive player.
You're good.
Oh,
Welcome
Hedge,
back.
what did you want to do on your turn?
I'm out of arrows, so I'll spend a first level spell and send an ice knife at that. That one, did I roll the right thing?
You did. You hit the knife, but he saved the explosion.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow.
Yikes.
Oh no.
We have 42 points. I'm going to use one of those and re-roll that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah.
That seems fair.
Let me adjust this real quick.
I'm gonna use my action to dash. Tristan can also dash if you'd like.
Where was that? Did you did you heal it?
Yeah, I had to find it, but yes, I healed it from 31 to 30.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
There's the other half of your die.
Give me my goobling.
No.
20, 27, 30, 35, 40. It's a party.
You really are just glued at the hip, huh?
Do you move it all, Hedge?
Oh,
Or do you remain where you are?
I also forgot that other one's within 5 foot of it, correct?
No, not
I
anymore.
climb down.
Do what?
It's on the
It's
ground.
not.
Oh, okay.
The elevations are really
Alright.
steep.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to shield bash as I run into it.
Advantage.
You
My guy's on the other side.
I'm not flanking you though.
Is Silver giving you aid?
No, Silver had to take the dash action to get over to them.
Yeah, then you wouldn't have advantage.
Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Show off.
I should put spikes on this thing. Can you go prone? Is that allowed?
Pretty sure. You would think not, because they basically are prone. But apparently they can be knocked prone.
Okay, awesome. That's my go.
Don't ask me how that works, but
Without Draven all by himself.
before Draven gets to go,
You sure did.
you know what? Hi, Draven. I get more attacks this way. First shot. A reaction. Alright, let's see what the damage is. It is 22 points of damage. However, if I can roll 1d10 plus 10. 16. So I at least reduce that. So I deal back 16. Oh wait. Oh no, I dropped an attack. That's not damage. Hello. Two different things. Much better. Okay, so catches the first one. Second arrow. Shit.
Oh.
27 points of damage.
Fucking get him.
And third shot. Almost another nat 20. Last one. Straight save. He gets knocked prone. There it is. Alright, that's our turn. His turn. Half movement to stand up. I'm going to hide under the ledge here. How far is that? See 120. Two more dice. Oh, I stood up. Stood up. Nope, I wouldn't be able to do it. Sir Tristan. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. You're in the way. I guess I'll do that. quickly see. 3 hits. Or 2 hits. And a nat 20.
Woohoo!
I'm just gonna let the other 2 go at the other one. Oh wait, I can't do it.
No,
We'll
you-
just say he just pummels it into the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, he.
That was all right, action movement. Nothing for a bonus right now. All your aims missed.
Well, thank you, Tristan.
That's really good for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Technically not with advantage. Blind sight.
Restrained.
Fair.
Am I outside of its blind sight? Hey, do we want to re-roll that? Nah.
It didn't matter because it's still restrained anyways. It hasn't been able to get free.
No, but I rolled 2-1-1.
Oh, that's up to you.
Nah, that's fine.
vote
We got
yes.
other people. Oh, vote yes?
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
barely roll worse. Your odds
Go
are
for it.
significantly higher to roll better.
Why not?
All right, sure. You want to heal it for 7? Right, healed.
Oh, yeah, 1 sec. Go for it.
There
Hey,
we
you
go.
did double your damage.
Then Zoe's
Slightly
turn.
more than double. From the elemental planes of water. Water bolt! Hit and hit. There's the 7 points it was supposed to take. Yeah, we're not going to move this turn. Oh, and Silver will, if the opportunity arises, will provide aid.
You look offshore, and it almost seems like Garrick is using the ship he's steering with it to like resist whatever he's catching. He rolled a 4 on a D100. He's fighting back.
Oh, was he fishing and caught
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he
100 on
got-
a D100, now 4 on a D100.
He caught a freaking sea god, didn't he?
Not the Gongoozler. No.
That thing hasn't been built yet.
How do you know
Although, can I
that?
just point
I
out how
don't.
freaking resilient his fishing rod is?
hey, the Gongoozler was built to resemble something, remember?
That's true. The albatross.
All right, Oak, your turn.
I still got 1 first level slot. I'll try the ice again. And does it take the extra
failed.
damage?
Yes.
I don't see the.
It's barely hanging on. Still eating seagulls. Seems never gonna get out of these. 16, it breaks free. Ha!
And that's its action. Yay!
Pretty much.
But it can move.
Dennis!
Well, I think I need to get a little bit closer. What do I trust more? Yeah, let's go for a headache again. Yay! Yay!
Good job,
I had
Dennis.
1 HP left.
How do you dispatch that thing?
In a panic, I run over, kind of bump into Tristan, holding onto his shoulder, glance up at the snake, and just kind of squint my eyes in pain as I look at that thing, and it feels the same thing, and it just slides out of the tree slowly and onto the ground.
Anxiety attack.
Pretty much. You, my friend. 15, 20, 25, 30. Please move. Please swap me with that echo. Put me on my echo position because I'm using my bonus to swip swap, and with the last of my movement, and he's going to disappear at the end of my turn.
Mhm.
And I still have 5 feet left. No, I think I'm going to stay there. So that was my action bonus and everything.
Sir Goblin.
Yes.
That's 6. What do you do?
I gotta check in on the gang, Tristan and Zoe. Make sure they are. You guys, Tristan, come here. Tristan,
Yeah, buddy.
you're not seeing dead people or anything, right?
It's actually a really interesting question. I didn't think so, and he starts going on about how he was seeing them at the house we went to that was haunted. Kerf tells me that they're dead people. Yes, I think I have, actually.
No, I meant
Why do you ask? Oh, I don't think so. It's really hard to tell. Sometimes they look really alive.
I just look back at Zoe. I think we're having a bad day.
Mm-hmm. We'll deal with this after.
I hope to not deal with this at all. And I'm gonna head off this way. Yeah. Come on, Tristan.
I like his enthusiasm.
I take it the other goobers by the tree are more keen to go head snatching, right? I'll leave them to it.
Also, Miss, just for perspective, there's a villager in the building directly to your west and 2 in the building to your north.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Mist a once over. You look almost decent.
I am fine.
I will choose to believe you.
I mean, I'm not dead.
Well, you're more dead than usual.
Aha.
That's not new.
because I drank some weird red goo.
You slurped up a ghost. I will forever judge you for this. Zoe, you alright? You look shaken.
Yeah, I'm okay. Just weird day.
Weird day.
You almost look like Dennis with that look on your face.
30. I'm gonna dash. Miss can use her reaction to dash if she would like.
I really don't have a reaction to do. I feel like if I walk up, I'm just making myself a target if I walk up this tree again.
I just did you a favor too, Curve.
What is it?
I silenced your aura.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm gonna move
Yippee.
here.
Yippee. Okay. Okay.
You don't look so good.
You say to Draven,
Uh-huh.
you should see the other guy. Oh, before I get to go, though.
Yeah, I know. You're about to look worse.
That's fucked up, dude. Oh, I don't feel guilty at all. Yeah. Oh, how
I
what's
hope-
the range on
I
that?
hope you dodged.
Use my bonus action to harden my first shot. Watch it miss. That is not a miss.
Wow, she does not like Draven.
He's in range. Or easier to see. This is technically like on the corner of the building. Alright, so. $10 plus the hardened damage. So 36 total. I will reduce that. That goes back for 12. And then just 2 normal shots. You are able to definitely tell they're coming from the top of the tower.
Which one is the tower?
It's like north center.
Okay.
I will clean up the visual so you can kind of see more of it when it's not my turn. There it is. Okay. Hit. Oh dear. That's the second time she crit him, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you sure she's not your ex?
Never dated anyone. Ah. Ow.
She has hit your liver twice.
He can't go the way that you are at the moment.
I'm not in combat. I can crouch down.
He's gonna just like hide behind this wall real quick.
Yeah.
Is he
Now,
getting absolutely wrecked over there?
he was, yeah. So he's gonna hide back over here. Goblin, you'll appreciate this. You see as he grabs a pellet, chucks it next to Mist.
He finally used one.
Mhm.
Yeah, finally used one.
And you're obscured.
Woo! Goblin has never seen such sights.
Are we going?
Do you want to go the other way? Split up the groups?
Now the three of us are good luck. Plus, we have Silver, right, Silver?
Silver gives a salute.
Let's see. Ooh, I find that interesting. There's also a dead villager body here at this makeshift barrier. Let's see what peek around the corner. Missed.
I do feel bad for the man a little bit. Of 5 feet.
I see you moving behind that building.
Oh no, don't misconstrue my actions. Here.
It's
You're
gonna
gonna
like
need-
nod.
You're gonna need that. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35.
You're going into the danger.
So did our monk boy.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
too dead to know the difference.
And that is action, movement, bonus action. I don't see anything, correct?
There's a couple more villagers around, but
You're saying villagers. I'm hearing potential HP.
Or full hunger.
So he's gonna get a good grip, and we're gonna run on up to here. Raven, are you okay?
Yep.
That looks pretty bad here.
hadn't noticed.
He's a pretty beefy boy. We're gonna give him quite a bit here. May the waters of life restore you. So action, we're going to cure wounds, and bonus, we're going to give him some healing light. Good roll.
Ooh.
What? 33 points? Yeah, I'll take that. That is my action bonus. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. Come on, I'm gonna keep up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Very nice.
That is for action, bonus, and movement.
Another 4. The most epic of battles. Revenge.
We're still in combat round.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Arrows have been.
There's a sniper north.
Yeah, arrows have been pelting down from up here or up in the tower.
And Draven makes a pretty good
Let's
prediction.
see, there's that, and I'll take my move and action to run up here.
Fair point. Actually, can anyone see that? Tristan is the only one. As he's waiting here, he looks back. On this man, or on the training dummy right here, little scarecrow looking thing, hanging around its neck is a bag that's red on the bottom.
Uh-huh. I'm going to use my action to preemptively activate my super scaredy cat mode. Ooh. I guess that's good enough. I can get behind that rock, right?
Sure.
Do I need to make a perception to see the bag?
No, it's like right there, so it's not bad.
And then sure, it's not what I wanted to do, but I will do that. I will summon Echo right next to the training dummy.
Anything else?
Oh no. End. I ended my turn.
Oh, you're then. That's all. Goblin. It's your turn, sir.
I'll be right back.
I'm not seeing any like way into this building to my left.
It's right next to where Draven is. It's another under the tree door. I didn't make it. I'll blame someone else.
I'm gonna go over to Draven.
He's covered in a decent amount of blood. What's up, buddy?
Are you okay?
Thumbs up. Got her right where I want her.
Goblin's like, yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna run out of arrows anytime now. You just wait and see.
You're the kind of guy that wins a fight by ramming your face into people's fists, aren't you?
Just smiled. Coughs up a little bit of blood. You open the door?
Yeah. I want to check out inside.
All right. 2 more villagers.
Are they doing weird stuff?
Yep.
I will politely close the door.
Sure.
They're being weird in there. I will climb over Draven. And I guess I have plenty of movement left. I think I started over here. So that's 15, 20, 30. Say I use my bonus action to go meet up with Mist. Draven's doing spectacularly.
He should be better. I did take at least one arrow out of a soft spot.
There are also some weird people in that house. I have decided to leave them to their own devices. I don't think I have that much left going on here because I don't feel like getting ahead of everybody else and,
Don't be the pincushion.
yeah, I don't feel like getting shot 100 times. So I think I'm just gonna call my turn there.
Huh.
I'm back.
That's all right. Hold on. Boy. Okay. I'm gonna take the dash action.
And try to get the dash.
Tristan can also dash. But rather out in the open. Nice. Beautiful line.
A beautiful line for lightning bolt.
Beautiful line.
Boom.
I'm gonna take cover behind this slight little slope here. And
Kalsto.
that's my turn.
I need to come up with a healing bolt. It's exactly like lightning bolt, but heals.
Yep, it's not his turn.
Oh dear.
You need to come up with a bolt that does so much damage that it just overflows into healing.
It does 1,000,000 points of damage.
That's not
Goblin,
enough.
I need you to pick someone to roll a d4.
I pick Slumber.
Who in the line is it gonna be?
Missed.
Yeah. Now, is it starting from me or Curve?
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, that's decent.
Remember, you can always tell your DM no.
I do not consent.
Am I
is
in
a
your
fail.
aura, Surfer?
Nope.
You sure are not.
It's a
It's
10
very
foot aura.
yeah, it's very
Your
short.
shoulder begins to hurt as you feel something bursting from your shoulder. There's a head that looks like Kamagiki's head that is now mounted on your right shoulder. And it just
Oh.
looks at you and smiles. Grown from your own flesh. From you, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Lightning bolt?
That would be funnier than hell. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh. That's fun. What would we dislike? Stupid looking dragon one. How about that?
Stupid.
How many hit points do you have, Kirsch?
A lot, like so many.
Do you have fewer than 100?
Yes.
Power word pain.
I don't
okay.
like that question. Do you have
Targeted
less
by
than
it.
100?
Crippling pain. Any speed can be no higher than 10 feet. Disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, other than Constitution saving throws. If you try to cast a spell, you have to succeed on the Constitution saving throw, or it's your spell fails and your spell slot's wasted.
Cool.
It lasts. Oh, a target suffering this pain can make a Constitution save at the end of its turn. Each turn on the dex will save you. You're so welcome.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I tried to take all of their needs into account.
So I have a question here, Kalsto.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a weird one. Kamagiki is a demon, correct? Like, is
You don't know?
Okay, well then I will ask under the assumption that she is, because that's at the very least the player believe. Power word pain specifies that it does not work if the creature is immune to being charmed. Kerfer has protection from good and evil, which grants her immunity to being charmed by aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Mm.
Would that make her immune to Kamagiki's power word pain?
No, fiend. They have fiend-like abilities, but they are mostly all humanoid.
Okay, so she's not an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead?
Worth a
Okay.
shot.
Was worth a shot.
She's just cringy.
It's just a bit of a weird interaction that I wasn't sure if it would work or not.
It's a good question to ask. Sometimes you might win.
Sometimes. Set it over there.
What's the condition for breaking pain again? Isn't it a con save?
At the end
Yeah,
of
it's
End of your turn.
I'm just
So
gonna
do you
make
just do you just keel over? How bad do you take this?
No, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna make a composure check. We'll call it Constitution.
I've seen you look worse.
I probably make some sort of like strangled noise and I stumble. But that's about it.
Are you constipated?
Is the head still on Miss
Yes.
Shoulder?
Yeah.
So is this like a permanent thing?
Smoke bomb.
We threw the smoke bomb?
Right.
Raven.
Oh.
I think I have one left. And I think I was promised if I was a good goblin, he would give me a disc.
Have you been a good goblin?
I will say
Goodest.
whatever it takes to get that disc.
That's a good goblin.
I've been the best goblin.
I know he was trying to be helpful.
You just hear it kind of hacking on your shoulder.
Wow. Can I remove the growth?
Which route?
Kamagiki.
Certainly try. How do you want to remove it?
I have a sword.
Sure. Roll an attack at it.
Do the rest of us see the head?
Yeah. What's your AC?
Oh, that beats my AC.
Roll damage at yourself.
Oh boy. I was gonna sneak attack it, so
So you stab it in the throat, you just immediately feel the pain.
Is he just doing this next to me?
Yeah, you see the head. The head's on his shoulder. Like it's a legitimate head.
Are you sure you want to deal with that now?
it can cast spells through it.
Why don't you just
I agree with the goblin.
why don't you just like cover its eyes and ears and put like rocks in its mouth? Why don't we put a dagger in its mouth?
I gesture to this my short sword.
No, in the mouth. You know, gotta get it from the jawbone up, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna stay in the smoke for now.
Unless it's like cell.
And good luck.
What do you mean by good luck? Chat, what does he mean by that?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is Chad?
You broke him.
Just looking around. Chat, what does he mean by that?
Go off on the assumption that I don't think a lesser restoration is going to cure a power word pain. I'm going to maneuver up, take cover behind the wall here, and take the dodge action, getting ready to do a big sprint. Silver is going to give Kerfer like a reassuring pat on the back.
As a legendary action,
She has true sight, doesn't she?
I don't think True Sight would work on smoke. True Sight lets you see things as they are. The smoke is as it is. It's still an obstruction.
It's not like it's magical darkness.
Hmm.
wow, double that 19.
Draven, we know you have a lot of hit points, but that doesn't mean you have to be hit by everything.
It doesn't mean you have to use them all.
Max damage, 9 points of damage. Technically, that was Villager run does that. Edge's turn.
Sorry, what are the yellow circles?
Smoke bomb or smoke clouds.
So, well, there's a house between me, so I don't see anything going on.
Hmm.
So there's my move. So if I get right there, what can I see going on? Anything?
Dennis is taking cover behind a rock.
Yeah, Dennis
Zoe's
side minor
taking cover
rock.
behind the
There's
wall.
a dead body to your north on those doors. It's like a makeshift barrier. You see Deco over by the like scarecrow training dummy looking thing. You wouldn't see any of the smoke quite yet, though, and you see Tristan climbed the cliff up to the base of the tower.
You see Zoe like flat up against the wall, not poking her head out.
This area here, that's like a ridge. How tall is that?
The first layer is like 5 feet. The second layer is like 15.
I'm just gonna try to run towards that to try to take cover. I can't quite get there, but it's where I'm going.
Nothing.
Oh boy. What's in the bag? Is that going to take an action?
Are you gonna open the bag and take the bag?
Deco's going to open the bag.
Sure. The bag. He watches a snake or two strike out at you, but miss your face, as the bag is full of snakes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
However, no, there are snakes next to you.
Next to Deco. Pretty.
And the trap beneath you goes off. What's your con save?
For Echo?
Mhm.
I have one. Hold on. 17, 16.
Right, you still take at least 1 point of damage, so it does disappear, but you see this cloud of gas come up.
Okay. Glad I did that with my fake self-ish.
Mhm.
And seeing as there are now snakes on the floor, I'm going to run towards the cliff. And then with my bonus action, is the cliff 30 feet tall?
15.
15? Then as a bonus, 5, 10, 15. I could probably put him there.
Yep.
Yep. That's me. Nice.
I missed.
Yeah,
Can I try something?
sure.
I want to poke the head with my dagger.
How hard are we trying to poke it?
Pretty hard.
All right, roll an attack and chat.
Just use this button.
Miss.
No, that exactly hits, I believe.
All right, roll your damage at missed. $11 points missed.
Do I get anything cool?
Roll a D100, see if you can tap into it.
That's mostly what I was going for.
Unfortunately, seems very adept at concealing things. He beat you with an 11.
That's tragic. Well, there's definitely somebody in there, and they definitely don't like me poking around in there.
All right, you're not allowed to poke in there again, though.
That seems like a deal. Can I drag you over here? So Kerf can give you a twice over.
Don't sure if you want to. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna resist.
I will bring Mist over to Kerf so that they may hold hands.
I'm a little busy right now.
I don't care what you're busy with. I just stabbed Mist.
I'm not gonna ask.
You should ask.
No,
Can you
I'm
ask?
good. I'm
Can you
good.
ask, please?
No.
Please? Mist sprouted a really cool head, and I shoved my knife in it.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're acting weird. Are you in an obscene amount of pain?
That's a word for it.
I think I can help with this.
Pain, pain, go away.
don't know
Come
if I
again
want your help.
another day.
It'll have to be later. I'm still obscured by this wall, right? I would say, like, where does the wall end? It looks like a bunch of trees in front of me.
Right there.
Right there? Okay.
You're still good at the moment.
And hypothetically speaking, if some goblin was trying to, like, run through all these trees in the future, near future, it'd be like rough terrain or...
Correct.
All right. I'm going to stay hidden for now. I ain't hiding from fucking anything.
All right.
I don't know, Dennis. The snakes have got your scent.
All they got, though.
Angry lizard sounds. Okay. I'm in smoke. I kind of like being in the smoke, but I don't like being near Mist's weird growth. Sorry, buddy.
It has a gaping knife wound.
This looks like rough terrain, so I'm going to assume that is as far as I get with my 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, you're just racked with pain.
You're not even gonna kiss his boo-boo?
Do you want to read the power of pain thing again? Because,
It's not very nice.
It is not.
So I hear.
I'm going to attempt to spit a firebolt at the snakes.
Sure. Roll a con save.
Yeah, that's a no. It's a
Oh,
definite
no.
no.
You try, but you're just in so much pain you can't bear it forth and it's wasted.
Okay, that's my movement. That's my action.
You
I'm
try as a
just gonna
bonus
roll
action.
the save at the end of my turn now.
Go for it. Unfortunately, not a pass.
More angry lizard sounds.
Or lizard. Oh no.
Are you charisma
Like this-
wisdom? Is that your safe proficiencies?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember what the paladins was off the top of my head.
She just rolled a 3. Or a 6. Mm-hmm. That legit head is trying to hide where I can't shoot him. We'll see about that. Who can we pick up? Do you want to yet? Alright, let's give Hedge a shot first. Just hits, I'm assuming. Anyone have any way to collect any of that?
Mm-mm.
Edge, you have shield with staff of defense.
You do. You want to use a shield charge? I'm gonna assume he probably wants to if he's not.
Yeah.
I think that's an easy choice.
Oh, did he put mage armor on himself?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it under his effects.
Oh, no, he's wearing leather.
He has armor on. We'll use a staff of defense charge. Okay. Deflects. Irritated by the shield spell, we feel even more challenged now. Second shot at Hedge. Okay, I don't think shield helps with that.
Nah, 31, that would be what, a nat 19?
11 points of damage. Come with a handy dandy shrink save.
So she was from 20 or lower, so on an 8 or lower.
And he goes prone.
Oof.
And last shot.
By Draven.
It's just I had him selected.
I know. It's just the backstab of the century.
Still kind of see Zoe anyways. I can see Dennis. The Edge, I can see Zoe. I can't get an angle on Kerr for Goblin.
You don't want to shoot the scared boy being accosted by snakes.
I don't think she can see you.
I can see Dennis, but he's not one of my necessarily most threatening targets at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do a bank shot at Zoe.
Does she get cover bonuses?
17? Not for this.
Yeah, I don't have any shenanigans. A banked shot? Just like curves around the wall?
The arrows move.
Disadvantage for dodge.
Are you dodging?
Yeah.
Did you
I
not
just
have
didn't
dodge
apply
on?
the effect. I didn't apply the effect to
Okay.
me, no.
One more attack then. So that was a 17. Natural 20.
Okay, well.
So not nat 20.
Yeah. She would have to roll a 1 to physically miss me.
I'm halving this. You take. You have a. You don't have a shield on either right now, do you?
I might have mage armor on.
But not
I think I have mage armor on.
Mhm.
I don't have shield otherwise.
Well, not. Ooh.
Ow.
Did that?
Oh,
not
yeah,
have- Oh, did it? Did okay. I thought I saw the 35, not the 17.
I can't put up my my motes right now because it's daytime.
And then strength save for you as well. You are also not prone. You look like you need a nap. Here, there you go. Traitor Draven. it's Draven's turn. All right. I'm gonna look over at Mist. I'm gonna pat you on the back with a patch. My last patch. I need. Heal yourself for 14 points.
14 points.
Try the door. It's locked. Mist.
Do I still have a passenger?
Mhm.
So is this going to be a permanent thing, or does one of us need to die first?
No, it won't be permanent. You'll be dead soon, fear not.
Mhm. How much is the cliff face?
Bottom one 5, top one 15.
Says 10. Let me redo that. 10, 15, 30, 75. You know, the fact that you can cast spells through my body is very rude.
Just wait. By the way, I wouldn't go this way if I were you.
Oh? Oh, that did damage. That should not be doing damage. Oh, no. Let me just quickly fix that.
What just happened to you?
You're really rough on yourself, Mist, okay?
I was at 20 hit points.
Okay, right, 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that should just roll dice, not damage. Right. Okay, don't target people when doing that. God.
That might help, yeah.
Or at the very least, target bad guys and not us.
Right.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Can I get stood up?
By who? Oh, you mean just
Uh,
standing up? I see.
Yeah. Well, I use Shiver on myself so she can't cast spells, hopefully, through me.
What's the hit point requirement again?
Well, I rolled 40, and I was hoping it was based off of mine, not hers.
But you fall within your own requirement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
neither you
it
are
did
not
kill me.
acceptable. Oh, you did kill yourself?
Yeah, that's what killed me, because it did damage when it wasn't supposed to.
Okay, I was like, you don't take damage. It's just a hit point die roll to see how many you can cover.
Yes.
Okay.
I coded it wrong.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, if you can't cast spells, then technically she can't cast spells because it is kind of your body.
My body, my choice.
Unfortunately, you still have a neighbor you can't control, though.
Yeah, and I probably should have asked Kyle where the hell this wonderful lady is first.
Essentially.
Silver is going to make a quick detour up here. What is my restore you? I'm gonna give Mist a D8 here. And Silver is gonna reach a pseudopod out and deliver that. And then fly on back down.
Silver needs like a trophy.
Do you stand up?
Yeah, I will stand up. Debating whether or not it's better for me to run up or wait a turn and bolt. No, because if I go to move right now, I'm gonna be out in the open. So I'm gonna burn a hit die.
You can use your zoomies.
I can't right now. I have to.
Use your thing.
I have to stay still for this turn. Wow, that's not great, but it's better than nothing.
Sure.
But yeah, that's my action and bonus, or that's my action and hit die. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use a bonus. I'm gonna give myself an extra D6.
Oh my.
That's real unfortunate.
Battle continues. There's nothing. This one. So I could dash up to you guys, but I can't do anything else. Sir Hedge.
Is that snake in front of me attacking one of us, or?
Yes.
It's
it's
currently
this one
chasing Dennis. It took a snap at him. It hasn't attacked him since he left it yet, but it is chasing Dennis, yes. It's like a small swarm of snakes. Dennis, I just want to be friends. Come on.
The last person who said that to me lied.
Was it the snake? Was the snake the last one?
Hang on just a second.
I don't need to answer that question.
Okay, I don't know if it'll work. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship.
Is it disadvantage if it's in combat?
I believe so.
If it's attacked, I think. Let me double check.
Let's see.
Let's see. Can assume here you have intelligence of 4 or higher. The spell fails.
Yeah, if it gets
otherwise
harmed, then it's not that it's engaged, it's if it gets harmed. So somebody has to damage it.
Let's see. Intelligence is 1, so you're good there.
And then it's going to roll a 20 on its save.
Yeah, so long as it's below a 4 and a beast.
Yeah. No.
And
So
as I cast, I'm going to wave my hands to get it. I'm like, whoa, buddy. Whoa, come here. And I'm going to wave it to me.
oh my god,
And I'm going to try to reach over. Well, it's friendly, so I'm just going to reach over and try to pick it up carefully.
Yep. We got to change the token now.
Like, don't attack it. It's a buddy. It's a friend.
You're not my friend, buddy. You're not my buddy, pal.
I'm
So
a pal,
does it let
guy.
me do that?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just trying to find its token so I can make it look different.
I'm just gonna. Its duration's 24 hours, so I'm just gonna kind of carry it. Let it
Well, it's a
kinda
whole
wrap
bunch of
around.
snakes.
Do what?
It's a whole bunch of them. It's a swarm.
Oh, well. So it's only one.
I'll just say that they're following. I'll just say that they're all following you at the moment. They all seem very enamored with you.
Okay, I'll have to wait till my next turn to cast Speak with Animals.
Nothing happens with the villagers. They're all chilling. Dennis.
Can I slip swap, please?
Yeah.
Yay!
Ah! There you go.
Awesome. Are there any windows in the tower?
There's like a couple of small ones for like air that might be like an arrow slit, but not like an actual window.
Okay. Mhm. Mhm. So that was 15 feet.
So you go through the trees.
Is that going to be difficult terrain?
Mhm.
But yes, I go through the
Yeah.
trees.
And it's very difficult terrain because as you get 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. Ah, hello. Why
Hello
did,
there.
what did Tristan do differently for me?
He went along the side of the building.
Okay. And I take it. Oh gosh, that guy. I can't see that guy. Do I panic? Do that? No.
Jason would yell at me if I ran through the trees. That's a rookie move.
Well, good thing I'm a rookie.
Just do what did. You'll be just fine.
I can't do what he did.
Not with that attitude.
True.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I just saw it happen. He made a snake. Can I attempt to use my magic rune to cast
Didn't do
animal
anything.
friendship?
You can certainly try.
You were tempting
Do me a
into
favor.
this thing.
Roll it. Do a D100 in tower. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens.
It's never worked.
He's more afraid of you
Yeah,
than
sure.
you are
I'll
of him.
full commit.
You look at it. You don't feel anything magical happen per se, but it looks really confused at the moment.
That's where I have.
What?
That's where I have to end my turn.
Oh,
Don't do anything. No, I'm measuring. That was 10. 20, 30. 40. Difficult terrain's half, right?
Yes.
I think that's as far as I can go.
Yes.
You are correct for 2 reasons.
I no longer want to be here.
Don't worry, it's my last one.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe him either.
Last snake. It says giant constrictor snake, I promise.
Well, I'm completely tapped. That was my action and my bonus.
You need to seduce it, Goblin.
Not this turn.
They just all swarm around on They'll just take a ride. Kerf.
I am concerned about the snake swarm, but he's doing his thing, so I'm going to trust him on that. See some big snakes up there.
Well, you're down below, so you don't see them because it's 15 feet up. You're on the
But it
short
was-
man level.
Like an incline.
No. So it's a 5-foot lip on the bottom one, and then it's a 15-foot ledge.
I see. Okay.
You need a boost.
Yeah, I probably need a boost. I can't move 15 feet right now.
You could at least climb 10 if you wanted. You could dash up. That bring you to 30, which would be exactly 15. But then you're up there with only a
That brings
bonus.
me to 20.
Oh, do you have 40?
No, she only
No,
has
no, no.
10 movement right
I
now.
have 10 feet of movement. If I dash, I'll have 20 feet.
Oh.
That does not get me up the hill.
Well, yeah, you're just screwed.
Silver's just going to be like pushing, trying to help.
Yeah, I think I'll go the long way. Step back into the smoke. I have fighting sons. Is someone fighting me? Draven?
It's chasing me. It hasn't hit me in here yet.
Step in the wind. Okay, I'm gonna roll my con save again. Please. Oh, 22.
That ends it. Yep.
Yay!
You finally can breathe easy for a moment.
Thank fuck. Okay.
Her turn. Let's see. Yes. We might as well do all this then. It's about that's it for now. Oh, sorry. Draven. We're not allowed to hurt the villagers, right?
Correct.
Like,
Well,
what if
like
we
to
knock
not
them out?
Do it,
Like,
I guess.
Knocking out okay, or
I'd say not.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
We'll get something for that.
you've got a nice wall right in front of you. Oh wait, Draven. I thought you were Tristan.
I think it's Tristan.
No, I'm Draven. I hit the button thinking I was on Commy's turn. hmm. You know what? I know Kerf isn't moving very fast. I'm gonna leave this one for Kerf. I'll let it take an attack of opportunity at me. I don't know why he had advantage, but it failed.
Smoke bomb?
Oh no, Kamagiki made this villager kill himself.
And we're going to play with one note goblin. We're going to pull the sword for this one. Slishy slash and slishy slash. 8 and 14. The villagers look very angry. I'm going to break down the door.
Your one skill.
Everybody's good at something. 25. Wooden door just bust open. Oh no. Kerf. You're my responsible person. Roll a D100 for me.
Sure.
Shut up.
Responsible number.
You suck. Okay. He knocks down the door and there's 2 suits of armor that are against her. It's like, ah! But they don't move. Oh, thank goodness.
I don't know what just happened, but you're welcome.
They could have potentially had snakes in them that made them animated. Another door. Hold on, I still got another punch.
Now, hold on. You said there were no more snakes.
Said no more large constrictor snakes.
Yeah, he was very specific.
Yeah, he was very specific.
That's a 19. That's another door.
Snakes? They're just smaller, large constrictor snakes.
All right. Now I can begin my ascent up to the top level. Your turn, Miss.
All right. Hey, Kyle, is Kamagiki actually up there?
Can't detect her.
Oh,
You knew this though already.
right. Hey, you know where Queen Seti's head is?
Okay. He points towards that big tree.
Mm-hmm.
Then he points towards the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Then he points to the west. And then he also points to the west, but a little bit further south.
Mm. Well, bonus action. And stab.
Most certainly hits. And he gets sneak attack damage.
Yep.
We just got to point goblin at all these things with advantage. They'll go away. Not bad.
So, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. Head into the smoke. Alright, that is my turn.
Zoe.
Okay. Well, I don't want to remain here, so. One. Hi, Hatch. I don't think I need to be healing this turn. So I am just going to dash. Quickly hop up there. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, my token disappeared for a moment. Oh, hi, Kerfer. I'm gonna hide in the smoke as well.
Oh, hello.
Silver. Is going to hop on up, or fly on up here. So let's see, that'd be 15, 20, 25. I think Silver's just gonna have to dash to get up to there. Okay, and it's gonna hop into Goblin's shirt.
Not again.
All right. He's got this. You see a boat heading back to shore.
Got it.
Got it.
Oh,
Got it.
no way.
We're gonna come back and he's going to have this absolutely massive fish.
No, it's gonna be a guppy.
We're all fighting our own
A
battle.
whole yellowtail.
My way through this hole. Let's see. Batman has a bunch of snakes. Seems legit. I'm gonna poke this. Disadvantage though, because you're in the smoke. Well, I miss anyways. Let's see if he gets in that one though. Of course he gets in that one. Why not? So it goes to stab at you, but it gets its spear stuck in like a crack in the side, and then it breaks trying to retrieve it. It has no spear. One is going to attempt to stab, miss at disadvantage. Hedge.
Gonna cast Speak with Animals. And, hey, little friends, did someone send you to attack us? And can you lead me to them if they did?
We were in the bag, in the bag, in the bag. The man took us out of the bag. Not a nice man. Didn't even say thank you or hello.
Can you take me to them?
You kind of look around. Did they see Dennis?
What, Dennis threw those out?
Yeah, I opened the bag and got ambushed.
They were in the bag. Then they tried to
I'm
bite him.
sorry, I didn't hear that part. I thought they came out of nowhere and attacked us.
No,
No,
they were
I
a
did-
fake. They were a fake head.
Yeah, they were part of a trap that I willingly triggered just to make sure it was a trap.
But now we're cool. Yeah, we were in a bag.
Okay, if you could help me real quick, the big snake over there, can you go bite it? It's trying to hurt my friends. And my friends are your friends.
I don't know if it'll work. I bit my tongue once and nothing happened, but I'm willing to give it a try. Yeah, a try. Well, I'll give it a try.
And I'll find
Come on,
bunch of little
fellas!
mice for you when you're done.
Fuck yeah!
True Fuking
I just give
snakes.
them that so I don't forget. They'll dash to the top. It's their turn. Spooky snakes. Every time.
Not case.
All right. This one's going to rush up on Goblin.
What about
Your
Mr.
attack.
Goblin? Not me. No. I didn't deserve this.
But he's nice.
Natural 19.
Apparently, that man felt you did deserve it.
Ooh, 8 points of damage.
This is horseshit.
Do you want to uncanny that, or
Okay, he might want to wait to see what the big
Snake
one.
does?
Yeah.
or if Curve could give you another little poke? Hello.
Dennis? Dennis is hard to hit. Oh, you're in paranoid mode too.
Yeah.
19's your AC, 18's his AC, right?
yeah. 19 is
Oh my
mine.
gosh. This one's gonna come in after Tristan. Oh no. Kurt, I need help.
You
You're
are an
so
adult.
far
you don't
ahead
need
of me.
help.
No, it's a citizen. I can't do anything to him. It's just a dude.
Well, he can lose a tooth or two. He's already missing 6.
Fair. This one is gonna. Get to about here. All right, Snake's turn.
Mhm.
Go and give my friend here, Dennis, a bite.
With a confused look meant nothing to you.
19 and 17. Shield? Anything?
I could. Actually, I need to. I don't have my thing anymore. Yeah.
Do remember, we still have
Kamagiki.
Megan to fight. We
I
have a
can
lot of
spit.
small healers. Because Tristan's back.
And I am kind of in the crowd.
We have Hedge has
You know what? We
probably
might.
higher than ones, I think.
Yeah, sure. Let's let the guy with 28 HP test how bad an attack actually is. Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, dude, it's a snake. It's got
shield.
venom. Just shield it. Lest you take the bite and whatever venom it's got.
Up to him.
No, this is a constrictor. Constrictors don't have venom.
You are correct, it does not.
That's
But
But
still
it is
hurt.
good at constricting.
It only gets one attack, though, thankfully. It can bite or constrict. It cannot do both. That is its skill. However, this one gets a turn. Goblin, you look much more delicious.
No!
You look like a chicken nugget.
No!
Natural 19.
Fucked off myself.
You get hit for 14 points of damage.
I'm gonna.
It takes a nice
have that.
snap. Go for it. Heal yourself back for 7. Dennis's turn. Also, Miss, just roll a general perception check for me because you're cool awesomeness at the moment. Not that the smoke really helps you, but
Can I see that location that I marked with a square?
the pink spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to manifest my echo.
You there, Slumber?
It says he's there.
Well, sometimes I walk away without saying anything too.
This is true.
Typically, I say something just because it's really easy to tell when I walk away. You guys can walk away a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Like, what happens?
Just hit the AFK button.
Yeah, but you know that takes a whole right click.
Lots of clicking.
Don't be a
So
baby.
Don't tell me to be a baby, miss. I got hit with power word pain and didn't want to cry about it.
I shrugged it off in 2 turns.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I'll bonus manifest there, and then I will attack with him.
I love that you're one of our most capable melee combatants, but you're like the worst melee combatant there is.
Yeah, it's because you agreed to let me change my stats on my echo. If you didn't let me do that, I would be dog shit.
It's one of my favorite things about Dennis.
Yippee!
You two are totally different.
Yippee!
And they also got really lucky getting that axe early on.
If I didn't say pick that thing up, we would have left it behind.
You guys have left a lot of things behind in the past, not gonna lie. Sometimes it's nice to pick some up.
I also wouldn't have taken it if I didn't lose all of my weapons. And
I would say, though, if you had not left the Underdark, you've made a lot of people really angry. Thankfully, they don't come up this high.
Oh, yeah, the whole orc tribe.
Also, your friends are a little bit more scary than they are, if we're being fair. All right. Let's do one more round. That should probably get us like to 2. All right, Goblin. Make it count.
I'm gonna shiv the fuck out of this snake. Fuck this guy.
Do we have any way to give this man an advantage? I don't think so, right?
I'm not even fucking worried about it.
Go for it. This is a nat 20. I see it coming.
Oh my god!
Manifested. He believed in it.
You believed in yourself. You believed in yourself.
Goblin, how do you want to kill this thing?
Oh, I'm like fucking stabbing it, like in the soft part under its neck, and just running up the fucking snake.
Love it. Well done, sir. Well done. We needed that 20 right about then. All right.
this
So
snake.
this guy's had much better days. He leaves such big blood marks too.
Rogue action disengage is the thing, right?
Yes.
I swear to God, I have.
Yeah.
I just have. It just says class rogue, and I've got assassinate, sneak attack, and dodge.
That's weird that it doesn't have
Cunning action?
cunning action.
Nope. I don't have any of that nonsense over there.
I'll go with your card.
I don't know if it really fucking matters if I disengage or not.
These guys only have a +3 on their attack. They're
Well-
very, very low level.
I just mean in the sense that, like, I'm gonna get like 2 steps away from this guy. If he really wants to, he's just gonna follow me. I can bonus action to.
If you're not worried about an attack, I mean, bonus action
I'm
dash.
not. If he when and if he hurts me, I don't think it's gonna be the end of the world. Make an attack.
We'll take an attack at you.
Yep.
Here comes the other nat 20.
I'll fucking lose it.
I'd laugh so hard. Nope, you're good. Swing and a miss.
Praise Jeebus.
And only him.
I think I can get here without having to do anything crazy.
Yep.
I would say I try to sneak. Well, no. I guess I could try and sneak, but I don't feel like there's a good way for me to sneak over the snake corpse I just made.
You walk straight over it. Any
I'm
true
pretty
goblin
much-
would. Excuse me. They're gonna try to bite this guy. Get him, fellas! It is immune to poison damage, unfortunately, but they do
6
bite it
free
nonetheless.
damage.
Oh yeah. All you had to do was ask, please. All right, Kerf. You're not in pain anymore.
Okay.
The poor Fookers are attacking, though.
15.
It's that day.
I don't give a shit about these people. What am I
Kerfer,
gonna do with that?
I'm telling your mother.
No, we care. No, we care about people. We cherish people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm climbing this hill. I'm
We
going.
care about them. We don't care about their attack.
Oh, okay. So that was 20.
Yeah, you got it. You're at 20 right now. Actually, technically, you don't have a climb speed. You're technically tapped, I think. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that was 30 to get that?
We'll call it 30 just for
Go. 10, 20, 25, 30 dash.
You just love those bonus actions.
That is not a bonus.
No, I'm talking about, but you have bonuses left.
I sure do have bonuses. I'm gonna shield bash this guy.
Go for it.
Non-lethally, just in case.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Do you want to smite him?
Poor man.
Do you want to
No, I'm
smite
not
him?
I'm not gonna smite a civilian. Just a random guy.
Ooh,
That's not very Baldur's Gate of you.
that's not very cash money of you.
I have bigger snakes to use my smites on. Thank you.
This is also true.
Not like you'll ever get to them at this point.
Dude, I'm doing my best, okay? Please make a save for me, sir.
I'll gladly make one for you with my +1. That's a 6.
You are prone. I'm very sorry.
I'm what?
Get prone, idiot.
You're prone.
Knock me prone.
Because I dashed, Zoe can use her reaction to dash if she would like.
What if I wanted to
Yeah,
dash?
I think I would be okay with that. Let me just double check.
I'm so glad Nicodemus's death has served so much purpose later in his life.
That sword has done more than anything in
Party
both
Lord's
campaigns.
sword. Live on in infamy.
It's
Dude,
such a
I
good
will
weapon.
bring some items from this world to the next world, fear not.
Well, if that's not one of them, I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Dude, that sword is like one of our most lore-intensive swords at this point.
She like
It's
Are we
it's
calling it?
how did? Oh,
At the end of this round.
Okay.
she like
Yeah,
pokes her
I'd
head out of the smoke.
Call it here too.
Goes, oh, I'm sorry about your spear, but don't worry, we'll break the spell on you soon. And then is going to run over to the wall, climb up.
So polite.
I believe that is 30 because it's 15 up, so give or take about 20 worth of movement. Probably have another square.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. I take your word for it. My turn. Excellent. I will just be very sad. I'll admit one ability I have for you that's on a recharge. Unfortunately, I can't use it right now. Kamakiki summons forth her trusted pets, Venom Fang and Shadow Coil.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
You fuckers are gonna go down. Alright. Oh. Hmm. Let's see.
Target rich environment.
Tristan. Fucking stupid monk. Apparently he's a little bit harder to do that to than I thought it would be. Unfortunately for him, he's also within range of some of my bonus actions, so. He's further than 30 feet. There we go. Wisdom save. Fuck, you've got to be shitting me. Exactly what he needed. DC 18.
Ooh.
Attaboy.
Fucking hate this kid.
Let's fucking go!
Alright, action, bonus action, wasted. Fuck me. Traitor. Can I get advantage?
If you get the other side of the snake.
20, 25, 30, 35. I think my punches technically hit harder. Punch. Minimum damage? Of course. And maximum damage. Relatively balanced.
Evened out.
Interesting. Oh, Kerf.
Just run away. Someone else will deal with it. Also, going up the stairs by yourself, not the best move.
When has he ever been about the best move?
Do you remember why we're in this situation?
You are too damn fast for your own good.
Uh-oh.
Push her down the stairs. Push her down the stairs.
Yeah, how high up is the tower?
80.
80, huh? 5, 10, 15, 30, 35.
What if you just jumped really good like that one time?
I still feel like I'm stuck with my normal movement.
Yeah, but what if, though?
If it were nighttime, potentially.
Yeah, that too. 5, 15, 20. Dash.
At least you can run straight up the wall, though.
Yep. 25, 30, 35.
Oh, I forgot she's not alone.
Yep.
Yeah, where's Amigo?
Oh no, not Amigo.
They're pets, remember?
Nope, they died.
And unlike our previous assumption, they aren't demons. They're dead.
No, she had a resummon.
No, they're
ability.
demons.
Oh. Well, in that
It's
case, they're
just-
reforming.
They use demon abilities, so her pets, they can't auto-reform.
Hmm.
She doesn't have the ability to make them just instantaneously reform. They physically were here on this plane. They weren't like conjurations.
Do you want me inside with Tristan, or do you want me out here?
He's alone. Start heading inside.
Nods. We're gonna get a nice grip into the ground, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. How far up these stairs do I want to go? I suppose 95. I'm gonna have a look up. Does it look like a big open area that she can just shoot down from?
They're up. You can't see them. There's a roof on them.
Oh, is she on? Okay,
They're on the roof.
So,
Yeah.
okay, in that case, so let's see, 95, 100. Wait, am I doing math right? Yes, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. I suppose I'd be about 30 up as I'm running up the flight of stairs.
You also have a villager in your way, too.
Oh, you are correct.
That's not the way to go up. That's the other path.
Ah,
It goes down and up and around.
so I was 85, or no, it was 90, 95. Seeing the villager there, I think I will hold back a moment then, at about there.
At the end of your turn, she will also use the legendary action.
Silver is going to provide aid, and that is the two of us.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use one of her legendary actions to use her manifest fear power.
Mhm.
At Tristan. Tristan needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That little bitch.
That man's been fooled once, he won't be fooled again.
Okay.
Is that the noise she actually makes?
Pretty much. He's too dumb to fall for this stuff. So dense.
That's
So
my
dense.
boy.
Good Lord.
We
Okay.
love this. We love stupid men here.
It's too dumb for his own good. It's great.
Ugh.
Is it dumb? It is.
Right, he's still heading back in. Creed.
I forgot about the fishing battle.
Zoe, what
Yes?
languages do you speak? Just out of plain curiosity.
I speak Common, Sylvan, and Aquan.
You can speak in common. Yeah, probably. What's your passive perception? Tristan
my
hears this. I just don't know if you heard this yet.
13, though I do have good ears. Or big ears.
Just roll a perception check, just for fun. Just why not? It's 2 o'clock.
14.
You hear like this really gruff voice. You hear the word Jeremiah mentioned, but that's about it.
Is that a name that you'd be able to? Oh, Jeremiah was the
Yes, Dustin.
guy we weren't supposed to talk to.
Click, click.
Did I put my...
You have to have the clicky bin or it doesn't count.
Hang on.
I knew it was wrong as I was saying it too. I was like, gosh darn it.
Your
It's
mouth
done.
moved faster than your brain.
Dusty Dennis.
This one goes for Edge. No spirit up, I think, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Edge, you take 1 point of damage.
and the comment or the mention of Jeremiah, did it sound like it was coming from in this tower?
Above you in the hallway. It was like a gruff voice speaking.
Okay.
It wasn't exactly like, oh, I don't know, let's just say Bram, but it sounded very similar.
Her familiar senses are tingling.
Jeremiah.
Serpent takes 8 damage.
What a tease that dice was.
Sir Hedge.
What is the little fooker in front of me doing?
It's like a tripped out villager that's just attacking you. They're typically friendly, but they're under her effects, but he's trying to hit you, but has not been successful. They have a +3.
He's tried.
And his weapon is broken as well.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can
just
just
try
run
to
away.
like.
Oh, he punched you for 1 point of damage. Yes.
I'm just gonna try to like wrap him up and hold him, and
Sure.
try not to hurt him. Like a.
I'll be right
Just
back.
roll an athletics check.
Where is my athletics?
Oh, I thought Nate versus. Unfortunately, he does manage to hold you off. But yeah, you can tell they're definitely not in their right mind for sure. But he also only hit you for 1 point.
Slippery
He's a
little
quick little.
bastard.
Before this guy goes. This one gets the damage too. Die, Kerf. I didn't get advantage. Disadvantage from.
You're
Oh.
prone. You didn't stand up first before you rolled. That's on you.
He was too angry to stand up first. This one's gonna just hit at you normal.
Indulged.
Mode helps. Now. Grappled and restrained. Don't restrain yourself, dumbass. All right, end up the night, Dennis.
Hmm. What am I doing?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I need to get off of Snake Team. I need to start heading into Tower Team. Okay, I need to know if my Echo survives the opportunity of attack it's probably provoking.
It does not take it at you.
Oh, okay.
It sees someone wants to eat already. And it's much shorter than you.
I'm going to bonus action swap.
Easy enough.
It won't be there after then, my turn. So I'll delete it. And then I'll make 15 feet. And he's gone. What spell do I want to leave this thing with? I think I'll just give it a little mind sliver so Draven can break out easier, I guess. Oh. Okay.
That's fail.
Hey. I guess I could have action dashed and got into the house. But I already committed to doing that. That's the end of me.
Right. So, as we end tonight's session, we have Tristan and Tommy face to face with Mist on her way quickly with Zoe. Also, that crazy fook villager, and the rest of you dealing with these snakes. So we'll find out next time we play what happens.
You forgot the most important combat encounter that happened in this fight.
Oh, and the fishing?
Yeah.
The fishing vessel?
Whatever he's dealing with.
Who knows?
Good villagers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Adventure will live on forever. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who hung out with us tonight. Appreciate it very much. We should be back tomorrow night for Brandon's game. I hope he had family stuff come up last week. That's why we missed. So hopefully we'll be back with that. And if you want to catch replays on this campaign or others, you can do so on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follows, shares appreciated. And if you'll hang on through the credits, those of you who will hear on Twitch, I'll find us someone to rate. And everybody else have a great weekend. Night.
Night, everybody.
Not everyone.
Good night.
Good night.